Hey there, welcome to the Cycle of Life with TES podcast, where we say no to vices and yes to change from inside out. My name is Atiba Teslim and I'm the host of the Cycle of Life with TES podcast, and on today's episode we will be discussing about everything you need to know about the LGBTQ community. On today's episode we will also be learning more about the Rainbow Rebellion, LGBTQ community. Firstly, let's why on the LGBTQ community. The LGBTQ community has a rich and diverse history, spanning across cultures and continents. From ancient Greece to modern-day America, LGBTQ individuals have faced struggles, triumphs, and everything in between. In ancient Greece, homosexuality was widely accepted and even celebrated. The concept of paiderastia, which involved an older man mentoring a younger boy in love, sex, and philosophy, was commonplace. Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, homosexuality was also prevalent, with emperors like Hadrian and Trajan openly engaging in same-sex relationships. However, with the rise of Christianity, attitudes towards homosexuality began to shift. The Bible condemned same-sex relationships, and the early Christian church viewed homosexuality as a sin. This stigma persisted for centuries, with LGBTQ individuals facing persecution, torture, and even death during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, the LGBTQ community began to organize and fight for their rights. The Scientific Humanitarian Committee, founded in Germany in 1897, was one of the first organizations dedicated to LGBTQ rights. Meanwhile, in the United States, the homophile movement of the 1950s and 1960s sought to challenge societal norms and promote gay liberation. The Stonewall riots of 1969 marked a turning point in the modern LGBTQ rights movement. Patrons of the Stonewall Inn, a gay bar in New York City, fought back against police brutality and discrimination, sparking a wave of protests and demonstrations across the country. The Gay Liberation Front, formed in the aftermath of Stonewall, sought to promote gay liberation and challenge societal norms. In the 1980s, the LGBTQ community faced a new challenge with the rise of the AIDS epidemic. Activists like Larry Kramer and ACT UP fought for awareness, research, and treatment, while also challenging the stigma and discrimination surrounding the disease. Today, the LGBTQ community continues to face challenges, from discrimination in employment and housing to violence and harassment in schools and communities. However, there have also been significant advancements in LGBTQ rights, from the legalization of same-sex marriage to the increasing visibility and acceptance of LGBTQ individuals in media and society. The LGBTQ community is diverse and complex, encompassing individuals of different races, ethnicities, genders, sexualities, and backgrounds. It includes individuals who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, pansexual, and more. It includes individuals who are cisgender, non-binary, genderqueer, and genderfluid. It includes individuals who are HIV-positive, HIV-negative, and everything in between. Furthermore, let's also discuss about LGBTQ visibility in media. The media has long been a powerful tool for shaping our understanding of the world and the people around us. For far too long, the LGBTQ community has been marginalized, misrepresented, or altogether erased from the media landscape. However, in recent years, we have seen a surge in LGBTQ visibility in media, and it is essential that this trend continues. LGBTQ visibility in media is crucial for promoting acceptance, understanding, and inclusivity. When we see ourselves reflected in the media we consume, we feel seen, heard, and validated. Conversely, the absence of representation can lead to feelings of isolation and erasure. The media has the power to shape our perceptions and attitudes towards different groups, and LGBTQ visibility is no exception. The impact of LGBTQ visibility in media is twofold. Firstly, it provides role models and inspiration for young LGBTQ individuals, helping them navigate their identities and feel less alone. Secondly, LGBTQ visibility in media challenges harmful stereotypes and biases, humanizing a community that has long been marginalized and stigmatized. By sharing our stories and experiences, we can dispel the myths and misconceptions that have been used to justify discrimination and oppression. Moreover, LGBTQ visibility in media is not only a matter of representation but also of authenticity. It is essential that LGBTQ characters are not relegated to tokenistic or stereotypical roles but are instead given nuanced and complex storylines that reflect the diversity of our experiences. The media has the power to shape our culture and society, and LGBTQ visibility is a crucial step towards a more inclusive and accepting world. We need more LGBTQ characters in our films, TV shows, books, and news outlets. We need more LGBTQ storytellers behind the camera, writing the scripts, and editing the footage. In conclusion, LGBTQ visibility in media is not just a nicety, it is a necessity. It is a matter of dignity, respect, and human rights. We owe it to ourselves, our community, and future generations to demand more and better representation in the media we consume. Let us continue to push for a media landscape that reflects the beauty, complexity, and diversity of the LGBTQ experience. Let us celebrate our triumphs and learn from our setbacks. And let us never forget the power of media to shape our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Also, we need know more about concerning impact of LGBTQ arts and culture. LGBTQ arts and culture encompass a rich and diverse tapestry of creative expression, reflecting the experiences, struggles, and triumphs of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and other gender non-conforming individuals. From literature to visual art, music to film, and performance to fashion, LGBTQ artists have made significant contributions to the cultural landscape, challenging societal norms and shaping the world's understanding of gender and sexuality. Throughout history, LGBTQ artists have faced censorship, discrimination, and erasure, yet they have continued to create, often in secret or on the fringes of society. The Stonewall riots in 1969 marked a turning point in the modern LGBTQ rights movement, sparking a new wave of artistic expression and activism. In literature, authors like James Baldwin, Audre Lorde, and Adrienne Rich explored themes of identity, love, and social justice, paving the way for contemporary writers like Ocean Vuong, Dana Smith, and Carmen Maria Machado. The LGBTQ literary canon is vast and diverse, spanning genres and styles. Visual artists like David Hockney, Robert Mapplethorpe, and Nan Goldin have pushed boundaries, challenging societal norms and exploring themes of gender, sexuality, and the human body. Contemporary artists like Juliana Huxtable, Zachary Drucker, and Tourmaline are redefining the landscape of queer art. Music has long been a powerful medium for LGBTQ expression, from the iconic disco anthems of the 1970s to the queer punk rock of the 1990s. Artists like David Bowie, Lady Gaga, and Troye Sivan have used their platforms to promote acceptance and inclusivity. Film and television have also played a significant role in LGBTQ representation, with movies like Brokeback Mountain and Moonlight achieving mainstream success in TV shows like Queer as Folk and Pose, redefining the landscape of queer storytelling. Performance art has been a vital aspect of LGBTQ culture, with drag culture and ball culture serving as powerful expressions of gender and sexuality. The work of performers like Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, and Miss Major Griffin Gracie has inspired generations of activists and artists. Fashion has also been a key aspect of LGBTQ culture, with designers like Alexander McQueen, Vivienne Westwood, and Rick Owens challenging traditional notions of gender and beauty. In conclusion, LGBTQ arts and culture are a vital part of human experience, reflecting the struggles, triumphs, and creativity of a diverse and resilient community. Through their work, LGBTQ artists have challenged societal norms, shaped cultural discourse, and inspired generations of individuals to embrace their identities and express themselves authentically. The LGBTQ community is not just a community of individuals but also a community of experiences, struggles, and triumphs. It is a community that has faced centuries of oppression and discrimination, but also a community that has fought back, resisted, and thrived. It is a community that is strong, resilient, and proud. In conclusion, the LGBTQ community has a rich and diverse history, spanning across cultures and continents. From ancient Greece to modern-day America, LGBTQ individuals have faced struggles, triumphs, and everything in between. Today, the LGBTQ community continues to face challenges, but it also continues to thrive, with increasing visibility, acceptance, and pride. Keep these in mind, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a respected and effective LGBTQ. Good luck. Remember, you are a rainbow shining bright and to be seen and loved by all. Thanks for listening to the Cycle of Life with TES podcast, where we say no to vices and yes to change from inside out.